If you've been looking in the Nashville area and wondering where families are planting their roots right now, let me introduce you to a town that literally everyone is talking about, Nolensville, Tennessee. I'm Jamie Burns, and I'm your Williamson County real estate expert, and today I'm giving you the full breakdown, the neighborhoods, the schools, the lifestyle, the real estate market, and even a little origin story that I think you're going to love. Whether you're relocating to Middle Tennessee or just exploring your options, by the end of this video, you are going to know Nolensville. So let's dive in. Let's start with the basics, because the numbers alone will tell you a lot. Nolensville sits about 20 to 22 miles southeast of downtown Nashville, right in Williamson County, which consistently is one of the top counties in the entire country to live in. The town's population is now around 17,000 residents, but here's the stat that will blow your mind. That's a 163% increase since 2010. You heard that right, 163%. In fact, Nolensville was just named the fastest growing city in Tennessee and the 10th fastest growing city in the United States. People are moving here, and for very good reason. And while growth is booming, the town still has its small town soul. The town manager says it best. Small town charm meets forward-thinking progress. That's Nolensville in a sentence. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share the origin story of how this town even came to exist. And it involves a broken wagon wheel and a Revolutionary War veteran. So stay tuned for that. Location-wise, Nolensville is perfectly positioned for Nashville area living. You're roughly 20 minutes from downtown Nashville on a good day. You've got easy access to both I-65 and I-24, which opens up the whole metro area for commuters. Now, I will be transparent with you. Like many growing suburban towns, Nolensville Road can get pretty congested during peak hours. But that's just the trade-off for living this close to Nashville with this much space and value. The town is actively working on road improvements, and savvy locals know the parallel connectors from east and west sides that help beat the traffic. Is it worth it? Ask any resident and they'll tell you absolutely. If you have kids, or if you're planning to, this is the section you've been waiting for, because the schools here are genuinely exceptional. Nolensville falls within Williamson County Schools, which is one of the highest performing school districts in Tennessee and consistently ranks among the top districts in the Southeast. Here's a quick breakdown. There are 3 elementary schools. There's Nolensville Elementary, which is rated A by Niche, ranked number 37 in the best public elementary schools in Tennessee, and 78% of students score at or above proficiency in math. There's Sunset Elementary, also an A rating, with a student-teacher ratio of just 13 to 1. And parents rave about the community feel of this school. Mill Creek Elementary is just another highly rated option in the area. There are 2 middle schools. There's Mill Creek Middle School, which feeds into the Nolensville zone, and then there's Sunset Middle School, and it serves families on the south side of town. There's just one high school, and that's Nolensville High School. It's ranked number 16 in the state of Tennessee by U.S. News and World Report, and number 18 by Niche. That puts it in the top 5% of all high schools in Tennessee. 55% of students participate in the AP coursework. That's a high rate that signals an academically rigorous environment. The school has a 4.28 out of 5 rating on Niche, and student reviews consistently highlight strong community, great extracurriculars, and good school culture that truly supports their kids. One important note for buyers. The 37135 zip code straddles both Williamson County and Davidson County. Some neighborhoods, especially those closer to the northern edge of Nolensville, are actually zoned for Metro Nashville Public Schools, not Williamson County schools. So if schools are a priority for your family, always verify the exact county and school zone for that specific property. And I can help you with that. Now let's talk about where you'll actually live, because Nolensville has a great variety of neighborhoods for different lifestyles and price points. Bent Creek. This is one of the most established and beloved communities in Nolensville. Bent Creek has that classic mature neighborhood feel. Think tree-lined streets, gorgeous homes, a neighborhood pool, tennis courts, and trails. It's zoned for Williamson County schools, and this is a perennial favorite for families. Then there's Burkett Place. It's a well-established community that's been growing since 2007. It's known for spacious homes, many in the 28 to 3,900 square footage range, with community pools, playgrounds, walking paths, and a real sense of neighborhood community. Residents host year-round events, and the vibe is welcoming and connected. Summerlin. It's a beautiful, newer neighborhood on the south side of town. It has wide streets, great amenities, and stunning home designs. Families love the newer construction and the community feel because it is walkable to Nolensville High School, Mill Creek Middle, and Mill Creek Elementary. Winterset Woods. It has a little bit larger lots, a little bit more upscale homes. If you want that newer construction feel with space between neighbors, this is worth a look. Then there's Bennington and Scales Farmstead, and these are some of the Nolensville's newer communities. They're ideal for buyers who want more modern construction, open floor plans, and neighborhood amenities without the weight of a build timeline. There's Nolan Mill. It's a newer neighborhood with a mix of single-family homes and townhomes. It's great for first-time buyers or those looking for a lower maintenance lifestyle while still being in a beautiful community. Catalina. If you want space, and I mean real space, Catalina is one to know. This upscale community features half-acre lots and large homes built by names like Drees Homes and Turberry. Homes are typically between 3,500 to nearly 5,000 square feet with four-sided brick, three-car garages, and beautiful finishes. The community has a pool, clubhouse, walking trails, and green spaces. It's zoned for Williamson County schools and is just minutes from Brentwood and Franklin. For buyers who want a premium lot with an established character, Catalina delivers. Village Green. This is open and operated, and it's one of the newest and most exciting additions to Nolensville. Its walkable, mixed-use development on the south side of town is bringing restaurants, shops, Publix grocery store, and community gathering spaces that residents have been waiting for years. It's a total game changer. And it's the area why the south side of Nolensville is buzzing right now. Then there's Town Square, and it's on the horizon. Another major mixed-use development that will further transform Nolensville's commercial corridor. More dining, more retail, and more reasons to stay local. One of the things people fall in love with when they move to Nolensville is the lifestyle. The Williamson County Recreation Complex at Nolensville is the state-of-the-art facility right off of Nolensville Road. It has a full fitness center, aquatics, courts, classes, everything you need for an active lifestyle without driving to a big city gym. The Nolensville Farmers Market is a beloved Saturday tradition. With local produce, baked goods, handmade goods, meats, prepared foods, it's the kind of community gathering spot that makes you feel rooted. Outdoor lovers will appreciate Mill Creek. It's a 28-mile tributary of the Cumberland River that winds right through town, through the Nolensville Park, and several neighborhoods. And a beautiful fun fact, it's home to the endangered Nashville crayfish. The town has two public parks, an outdoor pool and splash pad, an extensive trail system, and an indoor recreation center. There are youth sports leagues through both Williamson County Parks and Rec and Nolensville Youth Athletics. Baseball, softball, soccer, basketball, flag football, cheer, you name it. Speaking of youth sports, Nolensville's Little League teams have made it to the Little League World Series in 2021, 22, and 2023. 3 years in a row. This town takes their youth sports very serious. Annual community events include the Buttercup Festival in the spring, a star-spangled celebration around the 4th of July, and a Christmas parade in December with a town hall tree lighting. These are the kind of events that make a place feel like home. There's also a private school option, St. Michael Academy, for families that prefer that route. Okay, let's talk numbers. As of early 2026, the typical home value in Nolensville is around $820,000, according to Zillow's Home Value Index. The average listed home price has been hovering in the high 700s to low 800s. Now, that sounds like a lot. and it is a premium market. But here's the context that matters. Brentwood and Franklin, which are Nolensville neighbors in Williamson County, they have median home prices that frequently exceed $1 million. That means Nolensville gives you quality of life neighbors. The same Williamson County schools, the same proximity to Nashville at an attainable price point than its neighbors. That's exactly why buyers are pouring in. The market shows toward larger, newer single-family homes. Most neighborhoods feature 3 to 5 bedroom homes with open floor plans, bonus rooms, and high-end finishes. There's also a growing townhome market for buyers who want lower maintenance living. The household income in Nolensville is exceptionally high. The median is around $170,000, which tells you a lot about the type of community this is and why schools and amenities continue to improve. And from an investment standpoint, with the town projected to hit $19,000 by 2030, a major commercial development is on the way, and Nolensville real estate is holding strong. So, is Nolensville the right move for you? Well, if you're a family with school-age kids who want top-tier schools without $1 million price tag, Nolensville should absolutely be on your list. If you value community, the kind where neighbors actually know each other, where there are parades and farmers markets and youth sports, you're going to feel it the moment you arrive here. If you want space, newer construction, and room to breathe, compared to living inside Nashville proper, Nolensville delivers on all three. And if you're thinking about long-term value, a town that's been the fastest growing in Tennessee, backed by one of the best counties in the country, the fundamentals are strong. The trade-offs are real, home prices are high, traffic on Nolensville Road can be a hassle, and some of the newer amenities and commercial development are still coming. But for most families who move here, they do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, I promised you an origin story, and this one is worth the wait. Nolensville was found in 1797 by the Revolutionary War veteran named William Nolan. The story goes that Nolan, his wife Sarah, and their 5 children were traveling through Middle Tennessee, headed somewhere else entirely, when their wagon wheel broke. Nolan stepped out. He looked around at the rolling hills and the rich soil of this particular stretch of land, and he decided he wasn't going anywhere. He never left. He built a life here, and the community that grew up around his family took his name. That broken wagon wheel, it is now the town's official symbol, and I think that's such a perfect metaphor for what Nolensville is today. A place where people pass through, take one look, and decide to plant roots. Some things never change. If you want to explore what's available in Nolensville right now, whether you're looking for a move-in ready home, new construction, or you just want to understand the market before you make a move, I'm here to help. Drop your questions in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button if you want more real, in-depth content about living and buying in the Nashville area. And if you're ready to start the conversation, click the link in the description to reach me directly. I'd love to help you find your place in Nolensville. I'm Jamie Burns. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.